Hello, grade 3. Today we are going to study lesson 64. But before starting lesson 64, we have some revision about telling time. We have two clocks, analog and digital clocks. But here we have an analog clock, and he asked me agree or disagree. The time shown on the clock is 7 and 3 minutes. As we studied before, we have 60 minutes in an hour, and we have 5 minutes between each two numbers. So between 12 and 1 we have 5 minutes here, and between 1 and 2 we have 5, and we can skip count by 5 or multiply by 5. So here in number 1 we have 5 minutes, and in 2 we have 10, in 3 we have 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45, 50, and 55, and in 12 we have 60 minutes, but it is written as 00. Now we have two hands, short hand for hour and long hand for minutes, and to represent it in digital clock we have right side for minutes and left side for hours. Now in minute side we have how many minutes? Minute hand move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 2 minutes, so it moves 7 minutes. And how many hours we have? We have 3. Our hand point to 3, so we have 3 hours. So it is 3 and 7 minutes. It is 7 past 3. Now go to our lesson today. Our lesson today about multiplication operation and division operation and the relation between them. As we studied in first term, we have a relation between multiplication operation and division operation is an inverse operation. So let's start our exercise. He said that Habiba baked 25 cookies. She wanted to share them with her 5 friends. How many cookies would each friend get? So we have here total number of cookies is 25, and she wanted to share them with 5 friends. We can use part whole to show this exercise. So we can draw 5 circle here. Now we have 5 friends, so each friend will take 5 cookies, and here he asked me to write an equation. The equation will be division equation, so we can write dividend here, 25, the total number, divided by 5 equals 5. And we can use skip count strategy to solve this equation, like start by 5, so 5 plus 5 equals 10, plus 5 equals 15, plus 5 equals 20, plus 5 equals 25. Now we have how many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 5 steps, so the quotient will be 5. So the answer is 5 cookies for each friends. Now go to exercise 2. 7 times what equals 21? You can get the missing number from multiplication table or by using the inverse operation. The inverse operation is division operation. So we can write the product 21 as a dividend divided the first factor 7 equals 21. Sorry, equals 3. Now he asked me to write a division equation using this same number. So we can write this division operation here, 21 divided 7 equals 3. Okay, in workspace we can use skip count strategy. So skip count by 7 steps. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. 14 plus 7 equals 21. So now we have 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. So we can put here 3. The third question, fill in the blank. Okay, 36 divided 6 equals what? We can use multiplication operation. So 6 times what equals 36. From table 6 we can write 6. So we can say that the relation between multiplication operation and division operation is inverse relation. Now go to book page 15 and complete solving. He asked me to complete this fact family. As we studied in the first term, we have 4 fact families. Each 3 number have 4 equations. 2 equations for multiplication operation and 2 equations for division operation by the same 3 numbers. So if I have 4 times 5 equals 20, I can use commutative property and write 5 times 4 equals 20. The third fact family is a division operation. So 20 divided what equals 20 divided 5, 20 divided 5 equals what? So I can use this fact and write 4. Now what divided 4 equals 5? Can use the first fact family or the second fact family and say that 4 times 5 equals the dividend is 20 or the product is 20. Here we said dividend. The second exercise, fill the missing. Fill in the missing numbers and then draw lines to connect the equation that are related. Okay, like join the related equation. So 2 times what equals 18? 2 times 9. 7 times 4 equals what? Equals 28. Now what times 10 equals 80? Multiples of 10. Multiples of 10, so 8 tens equals 80. Now the second side. Eighty divided what equals 8? As we said before, we can use multiplication to solve division operation. So 8 times what equals 80? 8 times what equals 80? 8 times 10. Now we can join these equation together. Now 18 divided 2 equals what? We can say that 2 times what equals 18? 2 times 9. So we can join this equation. Now what divided 4 equals 7? Again use multiplication. So 4 times 7 equals 28. And join the last one. The next exercise. Farha had 8 bags of marbles. Each bag had 6 marbles inside. How many marbles did Farha have all together? Okay, we can draw this example. So we can draw 8 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And each marbles has 6. Each bag has 6 marbles, so 6 in each. So now we can say that 6 is repeated 8 times. So we can do multiplication operation. So 8 times 6 or 6 times 8 by using a commutative property. Okay, all together equals 48. Now he asked me to write the equation. So the suitable equation is multiplication equation. So we can write 6 times 8 equals 48. In workspace we can use repeated addition or skip counting or number short. So we can use repeated addition. So 6 repeated 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 equals, find the sum, will be 48. And the answer is the product. The answer is the product, 48 marbles in each. Now we can go to book page 16 and solve the challenge. Now read. Adel picked 45 apples. He put them equally into buckets. When he was done, he had 9 buckets. How many apples were in each bucket? Okay. Now he knows that he have 45 apples. So the total apple was 45. And he has 9 buckets. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we haven't any idea about the share of each bucket. So we can do division operation. Because he put them equally, it means division operation. So we can say that 45 divided 9 equals what? And the workspace you can use part whole, skip count by 9 steps, or any strategy you prefer. So we can use part whole, and you can draw it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And write 45 here. Now what times 9 equals 45? by using multiplication operation. So equals 5. Now the answer is 5 apples in each bucket. Exercise, the next exercise 36 divided 4 by using a multiplication equation. 4 times what equal 36. So 4 times 9 equals 36. Now he asked me to write a division equation using the same number. From fact families we have 2 equations for multiplication and 2 equations for division operation. So we can use the greatest number here, 36, and replace 9 with 4. So 36 divided 9 equals 4. Now go to book page 17, Math Journal. Reflect on the essential question. Okay, the question is, what is the relation between multiplication and division? We can see that the multiplication is an inverse equation for division operation. We can write, so the division is an inverse operation for multiplication. Now the next question is, how can we use the relation to solve multiplication and division problems? Use that we can use words, picture, examples to share your thinking. So we can say that if we have 6 divided 2, to solve this equation we can use multiplication. So 2 times what equal 6? So 2 times 3, so 2 times 3. This question number 1 and this question number 2. And this all for today. Thank you.